Well, I know that the public will be feeling anxious about the reports of potential more unrest tonight, but the police will be there to respond to any violent and criminality that we see on our streets. There's no place for that on our UK streets, and the police will do their job like they have done exceptionally well under very difficult circumstances, like I've seen here and witnessed today what they faced, missiles being thrown at them and attacks. But the police will be there to keep the public safe, and there's no excuse for thuggery and criminality on the streets.
How worried are you that this is now being orchestrated by a group of far-right extremists bent on destabilising Britain?
Well, I hope that the public and anyone who sees what's happening online, that they will know that online and offline criminality will be faced with the courts and with the law. And I ask people to move away from that and not to get involved in that. We've seen what's happened on the streets like here in Rotherham. That is not our British values. We all equally saw the British people come out and support the communities and with the clean-up operation. So hopefully people will detest what's happened and will stay away from this violence and thuggery that the small minority of people have engaged with.
Do you recognise, though, that people do have concerns about immigration and those people aren't far right?
Well, look, coming on the streets, throwing missiles at the police, attacking hotels like this one I'm here today is not a legitimate grievance. It's not the way we do politics in this country, and nobody should be condoning that. This is thuggery, this is violence. Someone could have got seriously injured over the last couple of days, and it's no excuse for that, and people should stay away from it.
Can I get your response to comments from Robert Jenrick earlier that he said it was quite wrong that somebody could shout Allahu Akbar on the streets of London and not immediately be arrested? What's your response to those comments?
Well, look, people like Robert Jenrick has been stirring up some of the problems that we've seen in our communities. Actually, what we want to see is that communities coming together, and vast majority of the public want to see that. The Prime Minister is very clear that his number one priority is to keep people safe and to keep our streets safe, and that's why we've deployed the police to deal with the minority of people who think it's acceptable to throw missiles at police, attack and attack hotels and attack businesses that are just trying to go about their daily lives. You know, the public here have been afraid and scared by those minorities who have been shouting racist abuse, shouting abuse and hurling missiles at police. There's no excuse for that, and the police will do their exceptional job that they've been doing over the last couple of days to protect the public.
What can you say to kind of reassure those working in the immigration sector that they will be protected?
Well, like I say, the police will be deployed where it's necessary, and the vast majority of the public absolutely deplore what has happened. This is no way to conduct yourself. It is thuggish and criminality, and the police and our courts stand ready to deal with it.
What do you think about what Elon Musk has been tweeting about Britain and the Prime Minister over the last few days?
Well, what I say is that all social media companies have responsibilities as well to deal with fake news. We've seen a lot of fake information being shared online platforms. We've seen a lot of hate, and people have a responsibility to not conduct themselves and to amplify that, but actually to deal with the online misinformation, but also not to spread that hate. And we don't want to see that, whether that's online or offline, and people who are online spreading violence and inciting violence will be met with the law, as well as those that turn up and try and throw missiles at police and at our communities.